Dragon Ball GT has the unfortunate reputation of being the black sheep within the Dragon Ball franchise. Now you could argue that it's because of the bad writing, however, another reason people dislike GT so much is because of the amount of plot holes, inconsistencies, and just plain head scratches within the show. So today I'll be mentioning 10 of the biggest plot holes that stood out to me while watching Dragon Ball GT. The very first plot hole that stood out to me was actually in the first episode. It is right after the training session with Goku and Oob. Both of them have severe injuries after their training session. So Dende decides to get a first aid kit when he's completely forgetting that he has the ability to heal people naturally. Vegeta's hairstyle changed, and anyone that's familiar with Dragon Ball lore would know that a Saiyan's hair never changes from the day they are born. So why in Dragon Ball GT does Vegeta's hair go from this to this? Oob actually wore a helmet in the Tenkaichi Budokai, aka the World Martial Arts Tournament. And again, anyone that's familiar with the rules of the World Martial Arts Tournament would know that you cannot have any outside protection. That is why when Gohan was going to compete in the Great Saiyaman Saga, that he had to get Bulma to redesign his Saiyaman outfit, because his original outfit actually had a helmet. So Dragon Ball GT has done a very good job so far of breaking Dragon Ball lore. However, it has only been very minor stuff so far, but this next plot hole had me scratching my head for years. It is said that Pan cannot turn Super Saiyan because she has a lack of Saiyan blood. She is only 1/4 Saiyan. However, in the Dragon Ball GT movie A Hero's Legacy, Goku's great-great-grandson Goku Jr. was able to turn Super Saiyan with only 1/16 Saiyan blood. Now, for any of you that are new to my channel, I do know that GT is not canon, but it still exists and it still has the name Dragon Ball in it. So it kind of frustrates me that these plot holes are even a thing. The very next plot hole is again in the first episode, and it's something that I really had to look back and think on. Why is Emperor Pilaf still alive? They are not good guys. When the Earth was destroyed by Majin Buu, the Namekian dragon only revived the good guys. That is why Vegeta was able to come back, but why were Pilaf and his gang able to come back? The Black Star Dragon Balls were a complete mystery to everybody, up until the very first episode of GT. However, that's strange because they were able to be detected by the Dragon Radar. If you consider how dangerous the Black Star Dragon Balls are, for those of you that don't know, once you use them, the planet that you use them on will self-destruct, unless you gather up the Black Star Dragon Balls again and bring them to the exact planet that you use the wish on. And you have to do it within 1 year. So why didn't any of the Kais warn them about the Black Star Dragon Balls? Trunks gets severely injured in a car crash. I am being completely serious. You would think that he just got out of a massive battle with Cell, Frieza. Who would have thought that a simple car crash has more destructive power than some of the villains that we have seen in the series? After watching this scene, I wonder what would have happened if we put Frieza in the same situation as Trunks. Would he have survived the car crash? When Oob fuses with Majin Buu, it is stated that all of Majin Buu's abilities, techniques will transition directly into Oob. That includes his healing ability, and if Oob had a healing ability the entire time, why didn't he use it in the battle against the Shadow Dragons? In the official Dragon Ball canon, the bad guys, once they are dead, they cannot keep their bodies. This has been stated many times throughout the official Dragon Ball manga. So why in the Super 17 arc do we see villains like Cooler, Android 19, Nappa return with their bodies? These are all villains that in some way threaten the Earth. There is one exception to this, and that is Frieza in the Revival of F movie. For those of you who haven't seen it, at the beginning of the movie, Frieza is actually in his mecha form with his body, and that is actually part of the Dragon Ball canon. Now, the final plot hole of this video is when Goku is trapped in Hell and he requires the help of Piccolo and Dende to open the portal between Hell and the living world. Apparently, the writers just forgot about Goku's instant transmission, because at the end of the series, he uses instant transmission to go to Hell to actually say goodbye to Piccolo. So if he could have used instant transmission the entire time, why didn't he do that? The simple answer is Dragon Ball GT. But as always, I will see you in the next Dragon Ball Z video.